Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Python tutorial series. Today's video will be dedicated to the match function. But before we explain what it is, let's start from something familiar: if-elif-else statements. In this example, we have a number called num, and if the number is 0, then we print hello. If it is 1, then we print world, else we print nothing. While this example is good at capturing all possibilities, what if we knew that our number could only assume 4 values? For example, 0, 1, 2, or 3. In this case, we could use an alternative syntax called match. Here, we'd have a first statement which basically identifies our value num as a case to match. Then we would have 4 possible cases with their respective actions. Note also how each case is indented with respect to the first match statement. So you can see that while the same end result can also be achieved using an if-elif-else statement, using the match syntax followed by each case is much better in terms of clarity and ease of use. Because remember, when we write code, we always have to assume that someone else will have to read it at some point. So, the easier it is to read, the better. Now let's look at a more complex version of the match syntax. As you can see in this example, it would be much harder to use an if-elif-else statement, whereas using match followed by each case is much more straightforward and easy to understand. In this case, we have a point with an x and a y value. We have 4 cases. In the first, if it's 0, 0, then the point is our origin, and therefore we print origin. Else, if we have 0 as our x value and another y value, which in this case could be any value, then we print y equals that y value. Our third case is the opposite. So in this case, y is equal to 0 and x could be any value. In this case, we would print x equals whatever the value of x may be. Our final case is our general statement, where both x and y are unknown values, and therefore we print x equals whatever the value of x is, and y equals whatever the value of y is. With that, I hope you enjoyed learning about this new useful tool. In case you missed any previous tutorials, I'll leave a link to them in the top right-hand corner of your screen and in the video description. As always, don't forget to show your support by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. I look forward to seeing you all next week for a new video. And until then, happy coding!